No, I'm upside down, not your screen. Don't worry. I always think you look funny upside down. Anyway, walking it to your mat if you were a camera. And this is going to be a bit of a yoga, flow, and balance because I'm in a crazy mood today. So please don't take this one too seriously. It is more of a flow and a balance, and you'll see how, as a trainer, we often can't do things, basically. So from there, leg comes up, opens out. I'm going to go, where's the floor? Where's the floor? I'm going to step and tap. And then I eventually step wide and I come into Warrior 2. So in Warrior 2, one leg forward, one leg to the side. And I just did a little flow. And then I went, I can balance, stepped my foot in, tipped over into a kind of half moon. I looked at the camera, it was quite cool. I could try to get my arms in line, but I didn't quite get that top arm up. Balance, step back. Whoa, almost fell over. Peaceful warrior, sun warrior into extended warrior. And again, up, open, flow, and here we go. Step it in. Coming over, lifting the top leg, taking that top leg back slightly for a bit of butt work. Great balance work. Seriously, these moves are wickedly good for that sort of thing. Got it that time. I was very happy with myself. Flowing through the moves, great for the spine, great for opening up the chest. And then one more. Here we go. You ready? Can she do it this time? So as I say, please, if you're doing this one and following my movements, if I fall over, it doesn't mean you have to, but do just play with it. Okay? Turn the legs. That might happen, and it's no big deal. Honestly, it's no big deal to wobble unless you're on a balance beam and fall off. Flowing over one way then the other, stepping it in. Look at the concentration on my face, bless me. This is why I don't talk when I do videos and do voiceovers instead. Now that's a nice line, stepping it back. Wah! Sink, reach up. I speak too soon. This is what happens when you get a bit too clever. Okay, so focus on what you're doing does obviously help. So you can watch this video, notice the flow, try it for yourself without watching me or listening to me because maybe I'm putting you off, which also is a good thing because distraction is often good to challenge your focus. So last one coming up. Can she balance? How low? Tip, tip, tip. Made it. Coming down. Turning the legs outwards here. Lifting up the heels. I decided, and I know this is goddess pose, but then I was like, what do I do with my wrists? Shall I do some funky stuff? Shall I? Oh, I don't know. I just played. So this time, heels stayed up. I started to shake here with my heels up. Seriously, my legs. And I also did run this morning. So side to side flow, I was in a bit of a Bollywood mood when I was doing this. That is a huge concentration phase, by the way. Big, big challenge. Now, a little twist into it. Bigger challenge as soon as you start turning your head, turning yourself around. I feel like I'm about 5, honestly. Kind of going, where am I? Turning to one side. Hands on my hips help me to know that my hips are staying level. So if you know deadlifts, it's a deadlift. Otherwise, it's more like a warrior 3. With hands at the hips to check my hip doesn't open. Flipping it around. Coming up, coming over. Trying to get a straight line from the heel to the head. Not a bad job if I say so myself. And then here is the reality of eagle pose. Ready? Get around there. Got it. Now back to the front. Yep. What? Got. Whoop. No, maybe. You don't see that often, do you? I don't know how the yogis make this look so good, because for me, that's what happens. So it's okay. My point is, this is what happens in reality. So one day it will work for you, the other day won't. This side is my better side. As soon as I flip my hands, though, I lost it. If you don't know eagle, then your top leg can tap down. You don't have to bind and wrap it underneath. If the right leg's on top, the right arm is underneath, so it's also a really good stretch. Got it. So there's my ego attached to the fact that I could do it. And then I went, all right then. I can squat down. I can't actually because I have to lift my heels up. And then I was like, crow pose. Let's go for crow. Often my crow does not work for me. Today it did, I'm happy to say. So if you're into yoga and you do crow pose, or you're starting to attempt this, look, one foot comes up first. You can put that one down, then the other one can come up. And then balance. I have no idea how they jump back, honestly, because look, this is what happened. That's my jump back. From there, I felt like I needed an open upper body stretch. So tucking the toes, coming into camel. And it's like, where's my foot? Yep. Okay, got it. Yay. Up and open. I get pinching in my left side. If I'm not careful, that's why I have to readjust. So tune in. Where's your body at? Other ankle, this side way easier for me. There's lots of things that go on in my body that I could tell you about, but I won't. 2 arms, hold, lift. If your head's not comfortable going back, don't. Pushing the hips forward, opening up through the front. It really is a great move, but be kind to your back if it doesn't feel good today. Tucking the toes under. And then flat back as flat as you can, lifting the sit bones away from the heels into the floor. Oh, this is my jump through to seated. I just really wanted to show you this is what happens when I try to jump through to seated. You ready? Yeah, that. No idea. Savasana, lie down, rest pose, corpse pose, desk pose, chill out, enjoy it. I hope you had fun watching me be a bit crazy today. It was at the end of my videoing and it's hot.